This is Most Julius here with YAG Radio. Got a quick video for you, and this is about the Feast of the Unleavened Bread. Now we're going to get right into it. I had an interview with a good friend from Chicago, and he made it out of the Israelites, an Israelite group, and he the one that brought it to my attention that they actually would throw bread out of their homes for a week. And reading this verse, it was Exodus 12, verse 15. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses. For whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day until the seventh day, that soul shall be cut off from Israel. So they're reading this literally, you got to understand. So I'm going to break it down to let you know that you don't have to throw your bread out for 1 week out of the year. If you're going to eat it for the rest of the year, eat it. Unless you're on the keto diet, stop eating the bread. All right, so let's get right into it. All right, so what does this mean? Why are people throwing bread out? And the first mistake is that they think this is physical bread. This is spiritual bread. How do I know that this is spiritual bread? So first thing I want to let you know what they missed that Jesus said. He said it's given to understand the mysteries of the kingdom, but to those without, all things are done in parables. So they don't understand that this book is metaphysical. So what kind of bread are we talking about? John 6 and verse 50, it says, "This is the bread which cometh down from heaven, that a man may eat thereof and not die." Now, again, it says, "This is the bread which cometh down from heaven." Heaven is within us. The kingdom of God is within us. "That a man may eat thereof and not die." So, what bread are you throwing out of your house that you're going to eat and not die? I think we got this confused because they're understanding the literal version of the Bible and missing the spiritual meaning. This has nothing to do with the bread in your house. If we could go to the store and buy some bread and eat it and not die, I think that line would be a whole lot longer than what it really is. So this is spiritual bread, the bread which cometh from heaven. This is wisdom that we're talking about. And this is wisdom that's gained in meditation, because meditation is prayer. And if you need the link to that video, comment below for that link. So definitely, this is wisdom. Bread is wisdom. So why are we talking about unleavened bread then? What is unleavened? Unleavened bread is bread that is prepared without using a rising agent, such as yeast. So it's nothing added to this wisdom. This is really deep. It's unleavened bread. This is wisdom that nothing has been added to. Because when you add something to it, it becomes the precepts of men. That's why they go from verse to verse to verse with different precepts and don't really make sense of anything. So what did Isaiah 29 and 13, it says, "Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as these people draw near me with their mouth, and with their lips they do honor me, but their hearts have been they have removed their heart far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precepts of men." So you have to understand what the Bible is talking about when it speaks in this language. When it speaks of bread, it's not speaking of you're going into your house to throw out your bread, but you have to stop listening to what man is telling you and meditate and get the wisdom from the higher power, which we call God. So it's really deep. We can go deeper into it. And it's even like they're talking about their house. They're talking about their physical house. This is speaking about your body when it says the house. Throw the bread out of your house. You're throwing the wrong bread out and listening to what's leading you down the wrong road instead of throwing that out and meditating and getting some real wisdom. So don't know ye not that the body is a temple of God and the Spirit of God dwells in you. So you are the house that it's talking about, not your house that you're throwing bread out of. And we can break down 7. A lot of people don't know this, but 7 is divine intervention. A lot of things happened on 7 days. God rested on the 7 days. They walked around the wall for 7 days. I have a great video showing what the meaning is of bowing down to the ground 7 times. And that's in the Bible. I bowed down to the ground 7 times he bowed down to the ground 7 times until he came near his brother. I explained that full video in detail in a short video. So I want to end it with this. So if you don't think that 7 means divine intervention, that's why it speaks of 7, then take a look at Revelation 5 and 6. And it says, "And I behold, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb, and it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God, that God sent forth into all the earth." So when we're speaking about 7 horns, horns stand for power. That's divine intervention into your power. When we speak about the 7 eyes, that's the 7 divine intervention to your spiritual eye, your spiritual sight. And when we speak about the 7 spirits of God, it is only one spirit of God, and that's the divine intervention to your spirit. So it's deeper than just reading it literally. If you read it literally, then you're looking at a ram that's dead with 7 horns and 7 eyes. What does that really mean to you? I mean, what does that do for you? So please go and like the video. I know a lot of people never like the videos. If you stayed this long, at least like the video. That helps other people see it. Maybe they'll put a comment and share some thoughts. Even if you disagree, share some thoughts. I think a lot of other people need to see this. So we take the time to like a lot of other things, but take the time to like something that actually could do something for somebody that's actually waiting to see this. And if we keep it in rotation, they will see it. So please give the video a like, share it even. Comment if you have any comments, you have any questions. If you disagree, tell me why. I'm ready to talk in a peaceful way. I'm not here to prove myself right. I just want to share what I've learned. And if you disagree, tell me why, and we can talk about it like adults. So please, again, like the video, subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you next time. I'll be out with something real soon.